Hey you, yeah you who clicked on this video. Thanks for giving our channel a shot. And if you will, please do us the honor of watching the video all the way through. Appreciate it. Now onto the video. What's going on, Fromily? Today we are going to be talking about from Season 2, Episode 9. Now, before we get into this, let's just be very clear. This will have spoilers. This recap will have spoilers. I repeat, it will have spoilers. So if you have not seen the episode, please go watch the episode, come back, and then let's discuss. Or if you don't care about spoilers, then, by all means, stick around. So, without further ado, let's talk about it. So, Season 2, Episode 9, Ball of Magic. So, we begin this episode finding out that Paula, the wife of the couple that live in Sarah's old house, is dead. And this is just really, really interesting because it brings an entirely new and terrifying dynamic to the entire affair. So essentially, Paula has been broken apart from the inside as she was dreaming. And her husband says that she was muttering something in her sleep saying, "They touch, they break, they steal. No one here is free." So we really don't understand the significance of that entire, part of a limerick of some sort. But it's clear that her entire body is broken. Now, Boyd is trying to calm everybody down, which I understand what he's doing, but that's futile, bro. Like, come on, man. Everybody is getting murked Freddy Krueger style, and you telling folks to calm down. That ain't gonna happen. Come on now. So, he does the dad thing. He sends little Ethan home, but he asks Julie to stay, and I thought that was very interesting. And he decides to tell the town to make sure nobody is alone and nobody sleeps. Meanwhile, we got this fool Randall. Oh, bruh, come on now. Randall has taken Donna hostage, and he misunderstands what Donna was doing with Smiley's body. And when Jim tries to intervene and basically was like, bro, like, this is not the way. Like, even if we were going to surveil people, like, just tying people up and, for them to get eaten by the monsters is nonsense. So he stops Jim from freeing Donna, but Boyd comes in, with the strap in hand and, saves the day, saves Donna, gets her free. So Randall throws away the keys to the RV once Boyd suggests, that they use that to leave. He throws the keys away, and we only have 5 minutes till sundown. So now we're in a situation that this volatile individual has caused. So then we go to Tabitha and Julie inside, and they are told they can't go to sleep. Sarah and Kenny are holed up in the police station. She tells him that things feel wrong now after, she's basically been called out for being a murderer. She shares the idea that the place feeds on fear, or the fear of the people that have died, and basically what they're seeing in these visions are a manifestation of that fear, citing her brother, who had a unnatural and extreme fear of cicadas. So that's being brought in as another possible theory to why things are going in the way that they're going. So at Colony House, Reggie tells the people that they can't fall asleep. Now, poor Reggie, he's already traumatized from seeing Paula completely ripped apart. And now, I guess this is his way of coping with that. And Fatima and Christy and Ellis are trying to keep everybody calm, even though Reggie's completely freaking out. And they're also wondering where the hell Donna is. Mary's still suffering from the effects of her withdrawal. And it's just, it's looking rough for her. So Jim asks Boyd why they can't go to sleep. And Randall questions Boyd's story, even though, Boyd has to tell us now, like, he's lost people, and it's very real what's going on. So obviously Randall can't continue being in a confined space with people and be, free as a bird. So Boyd cuffs Randall, and even cuffed, Randall still refuses to listen to what is being said by people that have far more experience in this area than he does. So, what are you going to do? So Ellis puts Mary and Christy in their own room by themselves, and Christy goes to get supplies even though Mary begs her not to, leaving Mary alone. Ellis asks if the baby will be safe with the threat of the dreams being lethal, because there's no way to keep the baby awake per se, and he's very worried about that, which is understandable. But Christy tries to make it seem okay, but really his concerns are more than valid. But I can understand that from a perspective of there's nothing you can do, so you might as well at least stay positive. I can understand why she said what she said. So Jade and Tabitha discuss Victor's trauma and he and his sister's drawings. In one of the pictures, they see the tower and where the children were kept. And Tabitha thinks that she may have a way to save them and free everyone from the town in the process. So Tien Chin brings board games to keep everybody awake and keep everybody calm. And, you know, because again, this Nightmare on Elm Street situation is not going anywhere. And Ethan asks if everybody's going to die, like they did when Victor was young. Ethan has a fit, and Julie goes to talk to him. So then we get back to Jim, and Jim asks about the bile that Boyd used to make the bullets. Donna suggests that Randall take the shot. Since he's so confident that everything is fake, maybe he should be the guinea pig to basically test whether or not these magic bullets are going to have any effect on the monsters. And Randall obviously asks to be uncuffed, agreeing to, I guess, their proposition. Now, here's where the weird part comes in. When the monsters stop advancing, and they stop doing this all at once, they just stop. And then everybody starts hearing the music. Now, this is weird to me. I still don't understand why everybody is hearing the music box all of a sudden. I mean, Boyd only really heard it after the guy that was chained up transferred his blood to him. So why are we hearing the... Oh, no, that's correct. It was only after the blood was transferred. So why are we hearing it now? Why is everybody hearing it? That's really a question that I hope gets answered sooner rather than later. So we see Mary freaking out and tearing down the boards. She says something's in the room and starts to blame Christy for her current situation. Christy tries to comfort her, but I mean, she's going through withdrawal. She's talking out of her head. What are you going to do? And Mary suggests that they both wear restraints while, trying to keep themselves awake. I don't really think that that's a sound idea, nor should you really take advice from a person who's going through withdrawal from a controlled substance. So then we get back to Sarah and Kenny, and Sarah's talking to Kenny about his mother, which I really don't think is a smart idea considering how emotional Kenny is over the situation. She apologizes to him for what she's done, but Kenny is really not trying to hear it, like for real not trying to hear it. He says she should have gone to the box. She continues to talk and upset Kenny further. He tells her to shut up, and she decides to continue. Now, at this point, you really think that Kenny could just, put a bullet in her head, but he stays relatively in control of himself. She says she's tired of being afraid, and she wants it to be over. Then Kenny tells her where the spare gun is and says, basically have at it. So Reggie rings the bell to keep everyone awake, and he becomes disturbingly violent about the entire situation, freaking out even further. And Elgin has to remove him and I guess basically put him in isolation. So Boyd wants to test the bullets while the monsters are immobile, and then they hear a knocking under the RV. Now this creeped me out. So Randall is so freaked out by this, he breaks the glass and everyone escapes from the RV. The monsters follow, and follow Randall by himself. Boyd shoots at them with the special bullets, but he then sees his wife in the RV, and she's asking him to come back to her. Again, really weird. And so the bullets don't seem to be effective at all. Like, they really don't. So they drive back to town, and Randall is surrounded by these cicadas that attack him, and start coming out of his mouth, and it's getting there. It's getting weird. Then we have Kenny walking in on Sarah with the spare gun on the desk unloaded. He tells her to put the gun away. She asks why she should and loads 2 bullets and starts playing Russian roulette before Kenny takes the gun from her. At Colony House, everyone is trying to keep busy and stay awake. The old woman tells Fatima she'll make a great mom, and she's of course surprised that this old woman knows that she's pregnant, but this old woman tells her, like, I've had kids, I know what it is. Elgin becomes agitated and tells Fatima that he remembers his dream. Then a car is heard outside and Donna returns. Mary and Christy are basically, Mary asks Christy not to leave again, but Christy has to get more water, and she starts to see the cicadas while she's alone, tied to a bed, and walks in and sees Mary freaking the hell out while she's restrained. So I guess maybe those restraints might have been a good idea. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell in this particular situation. So then we have Boyd and Donna trying to calm everyone down, and Jim tries to leave. Mary is choking on something, and Christy begs him to do nothing, or to do something. She is like completely losing her shit because Mary is, obviously not breathing, or at least not conscious. And Boyd tells Christy to get her shit together and hold on. So then Ellis comes to get Boyd so he can listen to Elgin's dream, and he reveals to Boyd that Fatima is pregnant. Finally, this shit was pissing me off. Like, I was like, bro, if we get to the end of the season and Boyd don't know he about to be a granddaddy, we're gonna have problems. So in Elgin's dream, he saw the boy in white, and they came, let's see, and then I guess they complete the limerick here, and he says, here they come for thee, unless you stop the melody. And the bus driver completes the rhyme with what we heard from the beginning of the episode. So Tabitha says that saving the children is the key. They hear Julie scream and see her writhing on the floor. I guess she's unconscious, and it looks like she may be the next victim of whatever happened to Paula in the beginning of the episode, and that's where the episode ends. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Julie's going to make it? What is going on with these shared hallucinations, the music box, the cicadas, all of this stuff that's going on that was only affecting Boyd at one point and is now affecting everybody? Is there any significance to this bile? What's up with the monsters, dude? Like, why did they just stop? And are we going to get any further answers as far as the tower? Where is this damn tower? We have yet to see it outside of drawings and flashbacks, and I'm really interested to know where this damn tower is. Is that where Boyd was before he magically just got transported back into the woods? Let's see what happens. I, for one, think that that's where he was. But we'll see what happens in the season finale in episode 10. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll see you on the next one. From 8-Bit Heroes out. Peace.
If you'd like to get a shout out on the channel, then hit that like button, maybe share it with a couple of friends, and do us the biggest honor of all, and subscribe to the channel so you can join the 8-Bit Heroes family. And while you're at it, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when our new videos come out.